All right, that's enough of that. I still have kind of a problem with that. I just feel like the
Vibing Anarch just followed.
Thank you so much, Vibing Anarch, for the follow. I really I like the direction. I think the vocals, I don't know, it's such a heavily influenced. Anyway, I'm gonna get sidetracked. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Today, chat, we're gonna be climbing the Green Mountain Trail. You guys can't hear it. It's really loud. So we're actually going to be climbing 3 mountains today because, I'm just that type of guy. I climbed 3 mountains in one day. So there were apparently, I didn't notice this until Luigi Kid uploaded on his channel, but there is apparently a 3rd Green Mountain game that came out recently. So I thought this was a good time to look into what the fuck is going on with the Green Mountain. I am not entirely sure. I know a little bit of the story. I've been doing research ever since I got back from my con, which, by the way, was yesterday. I went to a convention, guys. It was awesome. I got to see cool people in concert. Hold on, let me make it to where you guys can actually see. Okay, so I won't appear in this because I need to get footage, so this is kind of like a double. You guys are kind of like watching the video before it comes out. Obviously, I'm not going to give you all the lore here. If I could, I would, but yeah. My only concern is that it's a game jacker, so it depends. One of them is, I think the second one is a game jacker. At least I'm pretty sure, and I'm going to mention that in the video. There's a lot of confusion running around with this. The 3rd game, however, might not be. It's called... Alright, shut up, dude. Nobody asked you. Alright? Shut up. I hear that guy's voice literally all the time. Ugh, disgusting. So, the 3rd game might actually be... If we look up Green Mountain... let's climb the Green Mountain. I know that people would do this for views, but I looked at it. Development.zip is now under the same file as greenmountain.zip. So if I click on development, it starts the download and it's a completely different game. I think the second game is a game jack and the 3rd one is a continuation of the original. if you guys don't believe me, I have the link right here. It's been updated to where there is new lore to the Green Mountain 3. And there's a new game that came out. If you guys want to check it out, there it is. Dude. Oh, so the thing is, this is, for those of you who don't know, a mysterious user posted on the Sonic HQ website, simply titled Sonic Grand Mountain Sonic, and with a link to this game titled greenmountain.zip, and then with the caption, climb the Green Mountain Trail.
Seven ISO 1 super chatted $4.99. Take this $4.99 and this clarification. GM1 is real, GM2 is a game jack, GM3 development is real. Show me what I cannot see, Dunkachi.
Why did he fucking have bars? Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate it. Yeah, I actually just explained that. So yeah, I'm still gonna talk about the second game because it might be telling its own story. Like a game jack was kind of like, oh, you know, there's nothing going on there. But I think it's a separate story. I kind of speculated that since the beginning because who wouldn't capitalize on that? Like, I got really confused though, dude. That fits perfectly in my vertical chat, Loki. That kind of sucks that it Anyway, yeah, so just so you guys know, this is an ARG. It's really interesting because this came out of nowhere, and it's one of the unsolved Sonic mysteries that I'm looking into. And the reason I put it off for so long is because I figured that the story was still developing, and I wanted to give it time. And then now that development actually came out, we have a lot more information as to what the hell is happening. At least that's what I'm speculating. Was it the OG guy? Did we ever find out who? It was jacking due to how GM2 was made. It was made by a different account, and it was made in a different engine that couldn't use Undertale tool. Oh, huh. I don't know the person who made the Green Mountain. I don't think we even know. Confirmed, at least. I mean, you might be able to speculate, but until somebody comes out and says it, you know. From what I heard, is that Green Mountain was actually made by a PC port dev. So, it is speculated that, and you know, now here's my speculation. Churtney Gurgney was involved. And I know that might be like, oh, it's like he makes music. He sang a verse in Returnal. That's a whole other thing. But he made a post saying that, I found this game. And he kind of boosted it. And I feel like that's endorsing it. I feel like because Churtney was involved, he knew somebody that was trying to push this. The thing is that once I saw that Churtney was involved, it has to be somebody who, because would Churtney just do that? Would he just be like, oh, I found this like cool game? It's so specific. I think he knows somebody, and I think it goes. Under the same, dude, you guys are confusing me, man. Creation or Inception? There's only speculation, only because looking at the drive name it came from. Yeah, John Kuhn, right? From what we could see, yeah. So John Kuhn was speculated to be one, and I know that, which is totally possible because Because I bet John Kuhn knows who Chergny is. I don't know why I think Chergny's really involved in this, but I'm guessing that it is. This is going to be interesting. John Kuhn worked with Joe Dobo. I don't think they're the same person. They was, dude, that is dumb. Watching your content for, thank you. We need to talk about Green Mountain is gnawing at me. Yeah, no, dude, thank you. I'm excited. I've been meaning to talk about it, but I wanted to wait for the story to develop a little bit more. But now I think we might be onto something. Does it sound that play? Yeah, if you guys have any information about this game, just throw information at me because I am still trying to take it in. Is that the sound that plays at the end of the bird ending of development? She's barely moving. Is the same as the one that plays in the first. Although someone has already pointed this out. However, one thing I have done is prove that Green Mountain.
Sergeant Pepega just followed.
Thank you so much for the follow. Okay, so yeah, we're doing. Thank you, Michaela. We are doing an investigation on this. We're gonna try climbing the Green Mountain Trail, and this is gonna be. Yeah, all right. It's gonna be interesting to say the least. Yeah. I am playing all the Green Mountains. At least I want to in this stream. I don't have the most amount of time, chat, but I am getting like footage and trying to look into all the games, and yeah, so let's start climbing, I guess. Yeah, okay, chat. So I went on a little bit of a vacation. Oh god, you move faster than I remember. Okay. I went on a little bit of a vacation this week, and I was freaking out because I was like, man, it's gonna be a fucking busy week, dude. But I went to a convention. I went to WeebCon. That was a lot of fun. I don't know if anyone knows Caleb Hiles or Jonathan Young. I don't know if you say their name right. Fall Damage. Gotta remember. Jeez, I remember the first time that I played this game. I was like, what the fuck? Fall Damage? What the hell? But yeah, I got to see Jonathan Young, Caleb Hiles in concert. I bought a bunch of Sonic merch, which was awesome. The Sonic merch, oh my god, chat, you wouldn't believe. Sonic just jumped off a cliff and died. Could you imagine? I could probably can muscle memory this. But yeah, it was pretty cool. I had a lot of fun. It was expensive as shit though, so I will not be attending a con for a while, and I especially just bought some things for content too, so I was like, ah. It was a lot of fun though. But damn, Chad, you guys ever go to a convention, you gotta be ready. Yeah, Caleb's super cool, man. They were just so nice, and I tagged them on Twitter. I was like, yo, got to see them in concert, and Caleb responded. It's very cool. Okay, so if I remember right, this isn't the hard part yet, and then it does get a little tricky somewhere around here. At least the platforming, like, at least the platforms don't fall. Oh yeah, I'm a Sonic gamer. Fuck! Aside from John Kuhn, whose name was left in the game's files as a compiler, presumably decoder, no other credits were listed. The account was created shortly before the game was released, which it's totally possible that it is John Kuhn, because you guys think about it, like I said, they gotta know, like, I think Chergny was involved in this in some way, because not only did they make an FNF mod, which, you know, whole thing with Sandy, but, Chergny, like, you know, he's saying the lyrics to it, but he was like, oh, I found this. Otherwise, why would he get involved? I don't, like, yeah, he could find, like, a cool Sonic game and share it, but I don't understand, like, I don't think he would normally, like, make a post about it. You know? I think it was to get the game out there and spread the word of the ARG. Otherwise, you know, like how many people would know about it? I think that that Trick needs a piece of the puzzle that we can put together because he's really popular and has a lot of like influence in the community. So to spread that, to get somebody to spread that, I think that it was. I don't want to say that this game was made by Joe Doughboy because I don't have enough evidence, but based on the game engine that it's run on, I can speculate that it was someone related to it. Yeah, and the character was given the name from the files, so I'll have to remember that. I do listen to F&F music made for N. The vocals are way too good. I understand. Look, there's nothing like... Yeah, the whole drama with Sandy, I'll probably have to bring that up in the video because I want to talk about Returnal. Mostly just because the thing I've been trying to do lately is kind of separate the art from the artist. Obviously, I don't want to support people who are just like, you know, mad weird. But it's so hard to fucking do that because I'm looking over my shoulder every 5 seconds because I swear to God, it's like 5 seconds. Like every 5 seconds, I'm learning that somebody did something like genuinely awful. And I'm like, I don't want to support them, but like, I can't lie. I liked Returnal. It's a good song. I was singing it, but there was a lot of stuff with Sandy. Oh, it's this jump. Why does Sonic take fall damage in Genesis? He doesn't. I wonder why. You what? All right, yeah, I think that's the point, though. It's supposed to be oversaturated and weird. Yes, Ember, you understand. No, I'm gonna kill you, and you're gonna like become me. Budget, yeah, I agree. I do. The thing is like, oh god, we're gonna get into it because, you know, of course. Oh my god, I'm fucking talented, chat. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. The thing with Sandy is, I don't think that Sandy is a PDF. We'll say that. I don't think that Sandy is the file because he's still in the impression, like he's still in the demographic of like. Still can be a victim to it. I do think that what Sandy did at that age was manipulative. I do think the way that Sandy went about it was incredibly mean and manipulative. Do not think that Sandy... The thing is that the person who's underage was, from what I saw, actively asking for it. Doesn't mean that you should give it away. They're dumb teenagers. You know, it's a complicated situation that I think that save the accusations for like, you know, victims. I do feel bad for the younger teenager. It does do stuff to you as somebody who is exposed to that at such a young age. But the thing is like, oh my god, dude. Oh, I am so skilled. Holy dude. Sorry, I was popping off. But yeah, teens they do dumb things. I think that Sandy should grow and evolve from this, but I don't think that Sandy should be dethroned forever. To the adults, however, that were in the server, which I had heard that there was some, don't know if it's true, but if that is the case, hypothetically, if you were an adult and you were in that, we'll call it the gooning, the gooning server, you were in that, right? You, sorry, I have to stop sometimes for footage. You need to reevaluate your choices, and you should be taking account and trying to put a stop to that, because as your responsibility as an adult, you should do that. So, what did Sandy basically gave art to a 13 to 14-year-old? I don't remember the exact details. When he was either 15 or 16. Maybe he was younger, actually, but it was fetish art. Talking about controversy. So, but here's the thing, right? I like Returnal. I like the theme of Returnal. It's a really good song, and despite the controversies, I'm just going to say, like, the worst thing Sandy did was manipulate. And send some pretty weird art to people that he shouldn't have exposed art to. But to call him a PDF is wrong, in my opinions. What would you think? Because again, guys, he is like 15 or 16 around those days. What do you think X would do if Tails just sat at the beginning of Green Hills, never moved? Well, yes, actually, there was a thing. He actually just snaps his neck. Well, Sonic EX, thank you. It's going pretty good so far. Sorry, chat. I'm trying to get caught up with you. And said, yeah, no, I'm gonna kill him. Is something different about this game? I don't know. What's up, Leon? So really someone asked Sandy to make some art, but it made him uncomfortable, so it peer pressured someone else into making it instead. I'm not defending his actions, but it's not really, I don't think it's like, you know, should go to jail worthy. You know? But it's bad. It's still bad. It's irresponsible. That's my opinion. I'll talk about it a little bit in the video. If I remember it, this one is it. Dude, the fact that I only died once. Holy... Chat, am I a gamer nowadays? Hello? I took a break for, like, the weekend, and suddenly I'm good at games. I'm just kidding. I played this game before. It's not really... Guys, I'm so good. Oh, my God. There's a jump here that's, like... I'm locking in, baby. Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! Some fucking second try! Let's go, dude. Oh, here we are. Ow. Stop it. Stop it. I want to see, was there anything that was changed to this game? I feel like they would have stealthily added something if they added development.zip. Why would they put the second game on Game Jolt? Look at the way he kind of runs away. He's not like he'll try, like he doesn't try to attack. He just stands there and tries to fight. Like he's actively trying to escape the screen. Hey, Sheb, I figured to stop by, say hi. I really enjoy your summary videos. They're fun to keep in the background while I do. Oh, thank you. Well, I'm glad you enjoy my videos. It's really interesting. Also, I don't think so, to be honest. The OG version feels like how it is. It is perfect. I really love the original Returnal, though. On how pot, that's an interesting idea, Ali. I'll have to write that down. That's pretty good, actually. Is there any info on... yes, there is. I have 2 EXEs, actually. I'll be making a video at some point for Lucian. I didn't know so many people had interest in Lucian, but I've seen it. I've heard you guys, okay? 10... Like, I at least got 30 different comments asking for Lucian lore. I'm like, okay, guys. Don't be disappointed, though. Okay, chat? Don't be disappointed. When it comes out, it's changed a lot. So, pretty cool. Now, I will say, a lot of people tend to see, like... And the way that he, like... The way that he like, hunkers down... He's so Interesting, man. I really, really like Don't Leave Me.exe. When's the lore? Oh, it's gonna come out at some point. Don't you worry. I have a few things I want to do for Don't Leave Me.exe, but I have to know the right people. It's right now. It's just an idea, but it's so good. Not to toot my own horn, I took inspiration from like Doki Doki Literature Club. In case you guys couldn't tell, but it wasn't also Doki Doki. There was Me-Side actually was a really big. I'm gonna draw, dude. Yes, so there are different iterations. There's also in the Lucian universe. Also, and you're dead, so you could die now. Well, I guess we're gonna have to wait for like, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes or something. This is a good point to talk, but there are, in the Lucian universe, there are versions of Sonic because he created humanity and the Mobians. And basically what's happening is, in that universe, I think I want to have Sonic square up against Lucian. I don't want to spoil, like, I have ideas as to where I want the story to go. For Don't Leave Me.exe, there will be different iterations of them as well. Because the AI can shift itself into other Sonic creatures to make it more interactive, and in case Clyde wanted to talk to different characters. Yeah. Going to make Ember, you've made enough. Yeah. Some controversial crap. A little bit we were talking about Sandy, but the argument of self-defense died when N started running away. Dude, he was kind of asking for it, all right? Maybe next time he needs to be a little more brave, okay? You know what? I'll do it again. I would do it again. Trying to understand the lore, but it got me in loose ends. This is a good ARG that got me. They got me thinking for months, and it's really scratching my head. Out of all the XEs I know, yeah, dude, this one is so interesting. So you guys are kind of like, yes, I agree. Sandy isn't a PDF. I don't think that is what is happening. But can you make a tier list of how? Yeah, it's a good idea. Like how possible EXEs. That would be an interesting one too. Thought I've got it before, and I'll do it again. Kachi, that's my full name. If you had any tips for making a good .exe story, I don't know that mine is like the best. I still think that mine has cliches or just don't really make sense. But I would say one way to really make a good horror story is to, one, have either tell it through the victim's perspective and keep the entity kind of unknown, or two, make the entity maybe have like a backstory for why it's evil. Make the entity have a reason. It doesn't always have to be like that. If you want to go for like scary, this is a good one. Oh, here we go. This is a good one because it was mysterious and it had a story to tell, and most things are cryptic, and it had people wanting to know more. Those are like kind of like two ways to go about it. I think another thing you could do is like, one thing is have it talk to the person directly. I know that's kind of a cliche. You don't really, I don't know that I would necessarily do that, but if you can include somebody, the reader, in the story somehow, it makes it interesting because people like to hear about themselves. And they like to put themselves in the work and stuff that they read. So there's an idea for people who want to make an EXE story. But like I said, updates for PC port, we will get it at some point. Very, very big plans. I hope you have fun. A game, dude, a Sonic Creepypasta fighting game would be so cool. I'd take a fucking racing game. You know, I would take any game that just has a bunch of them. Yeah, cliches aren't bad, Ember. Yeah. Also, you can treat some stuff as a joke. Like, let's be real, Sonic.exe, you know, you don't always have to take it seriously. The thing is like, Project Longstrider is a good example of this because it's silly, but... What does this mean? Oh, this one stays for a while. $811? So wait, did we already figure it? Hold on, let me write this down. Hold on. I'm gonna... Yeah, A1 is somebody you call before digging somewhere. Oh, okay. Okay, wait, hold on. This can't be a murder. No, hold on. I don't think that they're hiding a body. Okay. So, hear me out. Why would they call a number to where you have to report digging somewhere? Unless, of course, it was like, maybe you didn't have to give like a direct location. But wouldn't they have to call somewhere? Either, I don't think it was maybe a murder, but instead a grieving kind of loss. Something happened. I don't think that the people who are digging are the murderers. I don't know if I'm really explaining myself here because I don't have the full details yet. But when you call, like, let's say you call 811 and you have to give a location in order to, like, before digging. So you have to give a location, right? So wait. Before digging somewhere, I imagine that somebody would have to go check. Right? So they would, because yeah, you would have to like check for pipes and stuff. And why would they pick this place specifically? Mountains were popular for burial sites, right? Maybe they were checking if there was already remains there. What if they were digging up a body? There's a lot of mysteries to this, you know. Hmm. Yeah, if they were digging up a body, then they would have to be burying it. Yeah. I'm speculating because I don't have the full story right now. 811 uses landlines planned already before something is built, so that they know where gas and water lines are, and use that to tell you if you can or can't dig there. All right. Okay, dude, this is awesome. I fucking love mysteries. Okay. You really feel like you're trying to solve something. Okay. But the thing is that if you were burying a body, you know, it wouldn't make sense. You'd have to call a number, right, to make sure and give some sort of location to where you would dig that body. If somebody were to dig there and incidentally come across a body, and not to mention if it was a mountain, yeah, is it the best place? I mean, you do have to climb a mountain in order to get there. Well, would be a good burial site. That is true. So you dig through putting pieces of complex puzzles together. It's so fun, dude. All right. Okay. Let's take a look at those. Let's take a look at those interesting files. Where the fuck do I go for this? Data.win. Just a bunch of code. Okay, we'll come back to look at the files. Let's go to the second game. Which could also be an excuse. Oh wait, let me stop the recording. Wanting to find something like abandoned stuff from back in the day, or something that was lost, because even natural disasters can put stuff in the. Oh, you know, Usually a jump scare place, but I have it. I have it kind of hidden.
This right here is my favorite thing ever in the history of forever. I think about this every day. I think about this all night long. I stay awake, not sleeping, because I'm thinking about this.
With the black screen? Okay. So this is potentially a game jack. People say it is, some people say it isn't. There's evidence to suggest that it is a game jack, but it still might tell its own story. It's really hard to say. People want to say that it's not a game jack, but I'll keep it on, chat. I'll keep on the jump scares, but it's only just because I'm getting footage. That's why you can't see me right now. I did get an update sometime in September. I got something cool for you guys. It's gonna be a while though. Okay. Have you made a video? I have made a video on EYX. There is one game I would defend, and that's Sunky.mpig. Yeah! Sunky.mpig! Adding a Fox continuation to a story like this that they want to add while not being the OG creator. I think a lot of people take fan creations and end up... I haven't played this one before, so... Apparently there was a third Churgney found it, but the second... Wait, did Churgney... Wait, hold on. Did Churgney make another post about it? Because if so, that is only strengthening my theory on the Churgney situation. There is a third? Yeah, I'm aware. I found out from Luigi Kid, actually. Churgney himself, that's not the theory, you little goofball. Oh my god, Marble Kill. Already played it yesterday? Yeah, I'm aware. That's how I found out. You can go this way. What's the objective here? Churgney is the Green Mountain Trail. I do believe that if he made a throw. Because, oh yeah, this is another thing, is that if this game, if the second game, why wasn't it made like development was? Like, why wasn't it made in the same post that development was, you know? I don't think Churgney made it. I think he has involvement.
Pythy Cyber Guy just followed.
Lean mountain. it's a little lean mountain, you know. It's a cute little lean mountain, as opposed to a fat one. Y'all fan of fat mountains? Prefer me. I prefer the bigger ones, but. That's fun. Now I must take my leave. Just have fun. Don't say out. Thank you so much, V. I appreciate it. I forget. Yeah, there's the third one that came out called Development. I mean, I think it came out somewhat recently. Me that which I cannot see, even if it hurts me, even if I can't. Yeah, no, that song's still stuck in my head. It always will be. What is this? I don't know what this is. I'm guessing green. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, I did it! I beat the level! Yippee! Wahoo! Yeah, beautiful. Oh, thank you. Oh, dude, this song goes hard. Mm. Da, da. Da, da, da. Oh, yeah, baby. It still kind of captures the vibe of the original. Though it does have enemies, which makes it... They look... Oh, they look weird, dude. I do like this. It's a remake. This is Green Mountain 2, or at least it claims to be. I do think I was checking the Wikipedia, oh my god, the Sonic Oddities Wikipedia, and it said that this game was game jacked, but there are people who say that this isn't game jacked. I don't know that it adds anything to the story, to be honest with you. Or maybe it just adds its own like artist and interpretation. I think somebody who made the game said it was game jacked. I should have finished the page. Oh, nice. It's got a good look, figuring things out. Looking forward to more content from me. And thank you so much for stopping by, Emmy. I appreciate it. The game looks promising, though. Nice. What is this stuff over here? Jesus Christ. It might just be telling a different narrative. I'm honestly, like, not sure. This one is the one that perplexes me the most, because with the first one we got a lot of context. But with the second one, it's just... The enemies are people standing in front of houses. See, that makes sense, right? It is a different narrative. God? Ow, fuck. Ugh, this is bright. I've heard people speculate that this was some sort of like IV, or like that the bed was connected to an IV. And that sounds like ambulance sirens. A bed in Cameron's like a hospital bed, yeah. And it also was interpreted as yeah, I could sort of see the hospital motif. Crazy to call the hospital a motif. Crazy work. So yeah, that's this one. That was Green Mountain 2. I'll have to do a bit more running around, but it's just, it doesn't feel like it connects to the other ones. I'm sorry, no, it's okay. It's not a bad thing. It's kind of funny. Couch.exe. What? I have returned. Oh yeah, that's another thing. They found an image called Returnal. Let me write that down. Which was speculated to be in the files. Okay. Let's see, Carlight? Always have with this one, honestly, with how it plays out in the game files to GMT, the story beats. It feels like, yeah, like it could be its own thing. A Benchy? It could be. Pausing by Deltarune? I want to play Deltarune, low-key. I haven't been able to buy it, but I want to play it. Okay, so here's the newest one, chat, that a lot of people haven't seen yet. Wait, sorry. That's not it. It's called Development. Oh my god. That's got to be Not So Devi. Chat. Now, speculation here. Is this okay? Obviously, it's called... What is it called? Development? Yeah, it's called development, so that's the... Yeah, I'm being a little silly, but that's why I found in the files. I'm just being dumb. It has to be one of the fucking... It has to be one of the big names. I know it's related to Churgney, and these are the people that he knows. It would be Visual Studios. I'm scratching my head. I'm going crazy, dude. I sound schizo. Ugh. Who is Green Mountain? That's what we're trying to figure out. Who is Green Mountain? You know? Okay. Angelmap.bim. Wideman. Here's the last game, chat. This one was posted on the Sonic HQ with the original Green Mountain. This is the official sequel. That's what I know for sure. And in case you guys were curious, let me show you. Oh god, ew. I don't like this. Wait, hold on. Look, right here. This was not always here. This is new, and I'm trying to figure out why would they not just do that with the second game? You know? Let's check the... As one message. March 31st, it seems like, of 2025. Well, this was a while ago. Wait, what? Chat, you got to hear what I'm hearing. Holy... Ew. All right. Ah, this is gross. I hate this. Hold on, chat. I'll give you... Wait, hold on. This sounds familiar. Yo, wait, never mind, chat. It might be a banger. Wait, hold on. There you go, chat. You guys can hear it now. Isn't it awesome? Is it so good? Listen to it. So this is the newest one. This is the newest Green Mountain. And it was posted on the same one. Sorry, I'm listening to music to see if I can hear anything. Tails, shut up! I'm climbing this green mountain. Conically has closed eyes in Green Mountain. Oh, why is the jump so loud? What the fuck? Why is it... What is it? It looks like it's covered in, like, barbed wire. Do you suppose this is somebody running out of prison? There are spikes everywhere. And everything is in barbed wire. Maybe they got caught for a murder? There are bars everywhere. I might be onto something. Wait a minute. Like, there are, like, bars everywhere with spikes. Yep. Prison theory? Why is there water here? What the fuck? Oh, not the water segment. This is a prison, but I don't think this is a real prison. There's symbolism here. Ooh, okay, yeah, let's not think too literally about it. It's symbolism. Ew, what the fuck? Maybe it goes back to the feeling of grief. Dude, I fuck with psychology, chat. You got no idea. I fuck with psychology, and I know shit, alright? I've been messing with psychology for years. If it's something I could... What the fuck was that? Eggman? Maybe that's your thoughts trying to catch up from you. I'm glad it scared me. It was sudden. Because if you're doing something like burying a body, you could become mentally trapped in your head, imprisoning you. Bars, like literally drowning you in the water. Yes! We're on to something, chat. Okay. We are on to something. Let me write this down real quick.
Soniflare just followed.
Also, another thing is, right? I was about to say that. What are you doing? Another thing is, okay. Right. So, Eggman could be a sort of, like, intrusive thought or perhaps something that is trying to catch up with you. I think it could either represent your past or the thoughts that are haunting you that slowly follow you. We also play as Sonic.
Demon_King XWX just followed.
Thank you so much for the follow. So, we play as the same Sonic from the first game, but I feel like it's dealing with death. Whether you bury the body, you become that body and it says game over. The next part could be telling the story of trying to deal with death and the consequences. Maybe Eggman represents the regrets of the past that slowly chase after you, and if it catches up, it'll kill you. In the sense that sewer slide will do that. It's like navigating, trauma is like navigating through a prison with barbed spikes at every turn. Water that pulls you under and slows you down, it feels like you can be drowning. When we look here, it kind of looks matte. Do I need a closer look? Is it me, chat, or does she look pissed? Let me see if he makes a face when you get hit. Kind of. You can't die. I think we might be onto something. I don't think that they were burying anyone at all. I think this is the main character burying something. And that maybe they're dealing with the consequences of what they buried. But why does he look upset? They look angry. I had something else that I thought. What did they bury? That's what we're going to try to find out. It is likely a body, to be honest. But it could be anger, a stage of grief. Oh, that's a good point. This has to be some sort of mental torment that you can put yourself through because you cannot die. It looks like no matter how much you jump on the spikes, you don't die. The only thing that kills you is the Eggman. Which is interesting because if it really is the thoughts that are haunting you, that would mean that the only thing that would kill you is you. I'm guessing this is intense guilt and intense suffering. Let's play through it a little bit. Spikes are the only thing that has a different color in the game. Everything else is gray or black. The level represents guilt in how a person died by getting impaled or something. It could be. You know what? Because it's red. Hold on. It could be an accident. You know what? Because I think that with symbolism of guilt, what's going on here could be an accident. But yeah, kind of like Needle Mouse. Oh god, I hope it was on purpose. Sorry, chat, I'm writing things down. You guys are in my video making process, so I have to stop. All right. There's literally spikes in every corner. Like... I'm trying to figure out what this noise is. Yeah, these spikes are awesome, by the way. Very cool placement, guys. Oh, fuck. Ah, now it's so fucking loud. Okay. Alright, I turned it down, chat, so that way it's not going to be as long. Wait, hold on. This is just fucking... This is just the first one slowed down. Are you able to hide? No. Climb up out of your own prison, or you'll be back where you started. Dude, yeah, that's good. We have to see... Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. The stuff... The blue and purple could be like... The blue and purple could be like damage. Because blue and purple is usually like representative of someone who died. You know, when you're blue in the face, like, okay, think of Isaac, for example. This is a weird example. Blue baby is the result of Isaac dying. So what if all those vines represents death? That's a bit of a stretch, but... Dude, the surrounding theme is so good. Oh, very dick move game. Very dick move. This is official. Ah, I don't know where to go. Dude, okay. This really is a working theory. I think we're going to be one of the first people to cover this, though. I don't think anyone's talked about the third game. We know that... Okay. Okay. All right. Sorry. I am writing things down. I'm taking notes, writing down some of my own ideas. I think chat we're kind of making progress here. I think that this is a good working theory. Things kind of make sense. It definitely feels like a punishment to yourself, just as it's like, just like it feels like it's punishment playing this game.
Just followed.
Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. What if? God, this is annoying. Oh, so there is drowning, but it seems like it fades away. What's over here? Nothing. Got it. Oh, how could I not listen to the sound of Eggman? Dude, there are like hidden spikes everywhere. Narratively, this is cool. Playing it though? Whoa, what the fuck? Oh my god! There's more. Yeah, it came out. It's called Development. Okay. Hmm. Hold on, chat. Did you notice that in the second game? Hold on. The second game might be canon. Tell me that that doesn't look like exactly what we saw at the end of the second game. What? Because you know how the second game ended with like a lamp and a bed or something similar to it? It does look like, yeah, it looks like a bedroom. So it looks like, oh, what the fuck? Purity, hope, and renewal. Whoa, wait, what the fuck? Curious. Okay. That's faceless. Oh. Panic? That could just be a hold on, chat. Give me a second. Nah, might be a bit of a stretch, but no, this was on the Returnal website. Like this was on the Sonic Fan Games HQ. Like this is in the same link as Green Mountain Sonic where the original came from. It definitely has to be. Also, I can't tell if this is binary or not, but take a look, chat. Right here. This is where you get the game. It also said that the thing was updated. As the scene we saw? Oh, I see. Okay. Hmm. What is this, man? You know who this kind of looks like, though? I think all three are canon. Man, that's what we're trying to figure out. I've seen that face before on the left, dude. I've seen it. It looks like a puppet. Hmm. Oh, man. The Ladybug bot from Sonic? Okay, wait. So, oh man. Either way, the one on the left has to be a badnik. I know, it just looks so confusing. For a second, I thought it was Hanik. I don't think it is, but I don't know if anybody knows who Hanik is. But I think that that's something else entirely. But it kind of looked like it. I remember it looking differently. Shy guy? Yeah. Two game over screens. I would love to brighten the image here. Dun, 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 dun. Hmm. If I chroma key it, like obviously, you know, it gets rid of the red. That's pretty cool. Like a caterpillar, the one on the left looks like the pig with bombs. Not sure about the middle. Wait, hold on. A caterpillar. That's what it is! Oh my god! Yes, that's what it looks like. It looks like a fucking caterpillar. Hog. Scrap brain. I don't know. Like the hog, like the eyes match, but the other one looks like it has a face. What is Hanik? It's a VHS story. The only reason I thought that was because I was like, oh, you know, but it's not. He has like two hands for puppets, so I don't know if it's a flicky. I made a video on Devoid, actually. I'm trying to think, chat. Flicky. Okay. It could be. No, it looks more like a human face. Wait, what are we talking about? is important. I don't really see it though. Hmm. It has the tall eyes, the beak. It doesn't have the beak though. That is not a flicky. The other one is a caterpillar, which makes sense. Oh yeah, it's missing the ears. But it looks like there's blood coming off of it. Like there's blood dripping off the side of the face. Two birds in the home. Yeah. Okay, the birds in the home actually makes sense. Let me try to do something real quick. Dun, 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 dun. I cannot see, even if it hurts me. Even if I am going the way out of our holy, staying constantly away. Dude, if I do this enough, it looks like Garn 47. Freedom of spirituality to death and change. That's what I was thinking. On the mountain lonely. Yeah, that's it. Freeze color key. Is it? Is it me or does the middle thing look like a little guy? You can kind of see like the ears and it doesn't look like an eye. I think most people see this. Maybe it is, but like, if you raise the gamma, I'm messing with it, chat. Get rid of the sharpness. Add sharpness. What if we... Dude, this is difficult, man. Yeah, it could be. A lot of people are saying Sonic when he's in his ball. You might be onto something. More like a flicky. Chat, where are we? Do you guys know what a flicky? I don't believe if this finds out and it actually was confirmed, which nothing will be confirmed. Chat, do we know what a flicky is? It's like, yeah, it would make sense with the bird narrative, right? Like if you wanted it to be a bird. But I'm going to show you guys what a flicky looks like. You'd be like, I cannot see it. Like it fit with the narrative of like, the two birds. But why would there be just one and not like two in the same spot? Okay, Chad, this is a flicky. It's missing. We'll just look at the head. It's missing, like the eyes match. I do see that. Well, Like, it doesn't have any of the fur, though. The beak, yeah. Like maybe you can kind of see it. And even if this was its goal, I still don't think it would match. It's like a maybe, you know? One thing I did think, like, but to be honest, chat, we might be onto something with the whole spin dash thing.
前に言っていた通り、あなたの場合は
Havakina just followed.
But would it fully make sense? I don't know. It could be an I, to be honest. But that's pretty difficult, because if I look at Sonic, doesn't usually have like fur when he does a spin dash, but like he makes like a perfect ball. Did you see the super chat from earlier? Yes, I want to say. Yeah. Let me check. Let me check my super chats. Pause. Well, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. This game is better. Yeah, we could check into the. By the way, can we get a quick recap of what we suspect so far with the lore and what this image might have any connection to? I was going. So, right. In the beginning, we had in Sonic 1, we basically know that at the end, there's a number that you call before you dig something in the files that suggests that they're going to dig somewhere to presumably bury a body. And then we jump into this one, and we speculate that it could be representing grief, or could be representing something that is keeping you trapped. It represents a mental prison, and as you try to go through it, we have Eggman who is chasing us, and that was supposed to represent like grief in a way, and how it hunts you down, and if it catches you, it sends you right back to the beginning. So, boy, this is going to be quite the video. There's one more thing I wanted to say. Right, files. Let's do that. Let's look in the files. What does anyone know how to look at the files? I also kind of want to look at the game name. Let me go to binary. Binary translator. Saying constant. I don't think it's necessarily binary because there's no zeros. Oh God. Okay. Yeah, it's all zeros. What the fuck? What is a binary language that has just zeros in it? Could it be the number of zeros in each word? Oh, God. Oh, God. This is going to get more and more complicated. All right, let me check the files first, and then we can start speculating. Tile data. Notepad. Just once. Okay, nothing in the tile data. This is just a bunch of code. Wait a minute. Maybe this is encrypted. Hold on. Why are there question marks? What the fuck? Is this code? Does anyone know coding? It's not Morse code, but this is something. Why is there a bunch of question marks? Usually, yeah, okay, let me show you guys angle map first. I'll show you this one. So this is what code normally looks like. It has okay, look. This has a bunch of letters here, but this one has like question marks. Is that normal? You guys can see here that it has like question marks. Come on, chat. I expect all of you to be professional game devs. What's going on here, guys? You guys don't know the freaking answer to this? Come on! I expect game developers. I'm just kidding. Type they use? Yeah. I used to get. Oh, that's so funny. Or the letter they used? Oh, I see. Okay. So you don't know. Tisk. What is data.win? Let's check that out. Don't crash my PC, please. Oh, it did not like that. Oh, God, it did not like that. Oh, fuck, I forgot to hit save on my notepad. Sonic. Wait, Undertale mod tool? Oh, God. All right. Well, chat, we have ourselves a mystery that we're going to have to solve, but unfortunately, it will not be this time. I've gotten the footage that I need to, and we understand where we have to look is the Undertale mod tool, most likely. And, shit, I didn't hit record from the last game. Oh, well. I'll do some studying, chat. You guys do some studying, and when we come back, we'll do a bit more. I'm excited to make a video on this. You guys seem really interested. You guys seem really into the theory. We got pretty far, all things considered. Think about, oh my God, chat. We have some research to do. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to be one of the first people to look at this, but hopefully we can come together as a community and figure out what's going on the Green Mountain Trail. The third game is called Development, which I thought was interesting as well. Maybe the game development could be, oh my God, wait, that plays into the idea of what we established before and how it could be guilt. If the game is called development, you're developing a sense of either grief or you could be developing a sense of forgiveness for yourself. I didn't think about that. Dude, I already have a Google Doc essay. All right, I'm already on it, Ember. You don't gotta waste your time doing that. I am writing everything down. I already got like notes. You guys could see it earlier. If you guys enjoyed, subscribe. Have a great day. But most importantly, I will see you guys next time. Stay freaky. Wait, hold on. I could do better than that. Stay freaky. Wait, no, hold on. Man, my voice is not in it today. Stay freaky. I don't know, chat. This is going to have to do. See you guys later.